Hi guys, I'm finally filming a very super requested video, and it is my saddle blanket collection. Now today I'm going to split it into two parts. I'm going to do jumping and GP saddle blankets and then dressage saddle blankets. So today I'm going to do dressage because they're all washed and tomorrow I'm going to be using them. So I wanted to hurry up and do them all. I literally had like probably 12 saddle blankets on the line just after getting washed yesterday, and they've only just dried, so some of them may look a bit dirty and stuff. As you can see, there are plenty in the back, and they are all my sorry, we'll switch off my phone. Jumping ones. So anyway, I'm gonna get started because I have to go out soon, and hence the lighting. It's 6:30 p.m. Thank God for daylight savings, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this video. Anyway, I'm gonna get straight to it. Okay, so obviously I have to step away from the camera because these are big items. So the first one I actually made, in a sense. You may know Rainbow Saddle Blankets on Facebook, or Rainbow Saddle Pads, yeah, on Facebook. That was my, I don't know, project, where I would dye saddle blankets for people, or I would get them, dye them, sell them on eBay. That's mostly what I did. So this is the first one I ever did. It was my trial and I decided to keep it because it wasn't quite perfected yet. It is a dressage saddle blanket. I'm not actually sure the brand, but I got it from Adelaide International for like really cheap. Like, I think I got like 3 for something like $50 or something, 3 or 2 or something. They were like 25 each. Anyway, so that is what it looks like. I actually really liked how it had the black border, and I tried to find this again so I could continue selling them with the black border, but I couldn't, so I just had to go for this. And this is like the last one that I did. It is by Centaur, the actual pad. I got it from Horseloverz, and please don't ask me what dye I use, because please don't ask in the comments. If you are going to ask, I would prefer for it to be people that know me personally, and I prefer it to be on either Tumblr or Facebook. So this is the last one that I made. It is different in the sense that it is no longer vertical, because in the end all of this would be under the saddle and it'd just be red and pink. So I decided to make it like this so it would kind of show a lot more, and red wasn't as nice of a colour in my opinion, so I kind of had that covered mostly by the saddle, and then the rest was all, yeah, done. So that is, and this is actually for sale. I haven't been able to sell it. It was on eBay a couple of months ago for ages, but no one really was looking for one. So if you're interested in buying it, I might put it up again and link below. And it is grey underneath, which is really good because sometimes they leak through, like the dye leaks through, and you can just see a little bit there. But I would dry them upside down, so when they're dried upside down it would not seep through. And it hasn't really at all with this pad, which is really good. So it won't get on your white horse's back. That is that one, and then this next one is also kind of for sale or for whatever you want. It's my old dressage pad that I used to use for competition, but it's just got past competition quality. It is Pessoa, and it's actually, I really like how this saddle blade sits and stuff, but it's just, yeah, it didn't really last that long for competition quality, so I ended up getting another one. So that is that one, which is, as I say, I really liked it, and I really like how it's just so square, but unfortunately it just didn't last very long. And there's a Pessoa along the top there. Now this one's the current competition one that I use. It might be a bit dirty because I haven't actually washed it since Interschools, but it is my Lemieux one, and I love Lemieux saddle blankets, as you can probably tell from my other videos, and we'll be able to tell at the end of this one. But it's got black points here, which I wish they were brown because everything is brown of mine. I'm gradually switching from everything being black to everything being brown, so yeah, and it is white on the inside, which is kind of annoying. I wish it was black or something. Black or brown. Brown, that would be perfect. And then on that side, and then the next one, I actually bought this. Ooh, so pretty. Ooh, ooh. I bought this at the Chaballo sale, which was on last Friday to Sunday, and I bought it on last Sunday, like 4 days ago or something. And it is this Chaballo Sports. I really wanted a navy one because navy goes with everything. So I got this navy and red and white one. And I have another one of these. It's got this like microfiber lining inside, which is really, really good. And it's just so good for like soaking up all the sweat and staying clean. Actually, it's really good with that. And then on the other side, it's got, yeah, sports team, and I have a matching polo with this. And this was 20% off of $90. No, something, I think I got it for like 70 or something, I don't know. Then next, it is another Chaballo Sports one. This one's quite dirty, but it is my colour. It's this gorgeous, gorgeous ocean blue with navy points and then white and yellow, what's called binding, and then another sports team one. So gorgeous. I'll keep all the kind of brands together. I should have actually done that before. And then this is my last Chaballo Sport one. It's still kind of wet, so it might be a bit darker than it normally is, but it is this, I probably use this one the most actually. It is this gorgeous grey colour and then grey binding. Just really nice and doesn't get really dirty, which is really good. And then the classic Chaballo Sports logo there. And as I say, I've used this for ages. I just love how thick the padding is and the inside. There, it cleans up really well, as you can tell, because I've used it so much. Now this one is my colour again. I use this when I go to shows and I want to look a bit fancier in my like training rides, or I don't know, desensitizing, whatever you want to call it, rides at the showgrounds. And then black on the inside, this kind of felt fabric on the inside, which is different per pad, I guess you could say. Lemieux, of course. I'm kind of all my pads are either Chaballo or Lemieux, and then I swap between them depending what I'm feeling like using that ride. Then this next one was my first ever competition saddle blanket that I got. My second white one that I got. My first dressage one. And it is equi theme. I got it when I was in France in 2012. And it is, I think I'm not sure if I'll sell it on or just keep it as a, I don't know, one just in case, because it is in really good condition actually. So yeah, really nice pad. My arms are hurting from holding these up. And then this one, I only have, this is my only dressage one of this brand, and I absolutely love the colour because, you know, brown. And it is this gorgeous, I don't know, tan kind of colour, coffee kind of coloured, and then chocolate brown kind of coloured HV Polo saddle blanket. So it's got and it's probably from 2013, I think. And HV Polo University, I had once. Actually, funny story, I was riding in my jumping version of this, and my jumping HV Polo saddle blanket, and I was like at our vineyard kind of riding around when there was a, like, it's called a tractor shed wine sale, and there were all these non-horsey people, of course, and they were trying wine, and Amelia, who's a friend of mine that rides, she heard this lady say, wow, she must be really good, she rides for a university. I'm like, oh god. I'm like, so true though. Why did they put university, HV Polo University? I don't know. But this one's actually double-sided too. So then that's the other side. I'm not sure if I've ever ridden him in this side just because my saddle eats saddle blankets when they don't have this strap here. So there you go. And then this one is my legendary old one. It's got sweat because I rode Dexter in it probably 2 hours ago. I used to use it on Charlie and just everyday use on Dexter and Jerry last summer. I've kind of been moving over to just using my Chaballo ones and my good, like, casual Lemieux ones, which is the two that I'm about to show you. But I used to use this one all the time when I was just riding at home and I didn't really care who saw me. So this one is Euro Hunter. It is navy and it is falling apart, as you can tell. It's got this down the bottom, and I actually have this one in royal blue too, but it's down where Charlie is adjusted and I can't be bothered getting it. And that one's done the same thing, like this is falling apart here. But this was just a really super cheap saddle blanket. I think I got it off eBay from Bonnetts, which is the South Australian equivalent of Saddleworld in Australia. So yeah, this is a Lemieux one that I got this year too, and I absolutely love. It is kind of a raspberry red or burgundy kind of colour, and then black on the inside. I use this one at my dressage lessons and also at home sometimes too, if I'm feeling like, if I go to the end of the road and I use that arena, or if I'm filming or anything like that. So this is my other Lemieux, and raspberry in colour. It's gorgeous. And Lemieux ones, I don't know if those that don't know it very well, it's actually a suede fabric, like that's suede, and it's gorgeous. And then my final dressage saddle blanket, I have 13 for 2 horses in work. What? Anyway, my last dressage saddle blanket is this absolutely gorgeous orange one with brown points from Lemieux. So yes, absolutely gorgeous. And again, I want to get the matching bandages and then I'll be able to use it at my dressage lessons matching with Jerry. And it's also brown on the underside. So as you can tell, still looks like new even though I use it really quite often. And there you go. So that is it for my dressage saddle blankets. I will hopefully be able to film over the next few days my jumping ones, which are all in the background. Even more. I have even more jumping ones than dressage ones, so you can look forward to that. I think I do. I always have, so I'm assuming I still do. So anyway, I will see you guys for the part 2.